Hey guys, it's Richard with RichMade Knives doing an update video on folders number 3 and 4. Did a little bit of work today, for the most part working on folder number 4, which is this one right here. But they're both completely ready for heat treat now. I did a little bit more fine polishing on the, or fine sanding on the blades. I brought them to 220 grit, so this one's ready for heat treat. And then folder number 4, I milled a little groove in the side on both sides. Thought it looked kind of cool. I'm going to make that a distinction color break. So what my thought is on this one is I'm going to do gold on this part of the handle. I'm going to probably do this milled slot in blue, and then I'll probably do this in bronze. So gold, blue, bronze, same thing on this side. So what I did today was I ground this blade. The last video you saw, folder number 4's blade was not ground, so now it is. Again, I brought this one to a 220. You can kind of see a little bit of the Damascus steel pattern coming through there, but it'll be completely etched when I'm finished. I milled this groove out here on the side. I cut the lock bar. One thing you'll notice is that this time I didn't do any little circles with the drill. You'll notice here there's a little circle there and a little circle there. Those are drill holes that I usually, up to now, I've been starting with those two, and then I cut the line out between the 2 points, and you'll notice that sometimes you don't always hit the exact center. So on this one, I decided to give it a try without the lines. Without the circles. I think it came out really nice. It's completely clean looking. The other thing I did on this one is I did a smaller relief cut here with my manual mill than I did. You'll notice on this one, I'll stand them both up here. You'll notice that this one's a little bit wider, this one's narrower. I also left a little bit more meat here than I did on this one. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to put a stiffer lock bar on this one. So when you cut this out, it makes the lock bar easier to move over. So this one's going to have a really stout lock bar. And I did that on purpose because I'm trying to experiment with making the detent really, really strong so that it fires like a rocket. So this one has a good strong detent. I need to tighten the pivot. The blade is centered. Pivot's loosened up a little bit. So I got a really strong. The lock bar is going to be really tight and strong. So I think that's gonna be nice on this one. And then I did some jimping on the flipper tab on this one today. So I haven't done anything with the back spacer yet on this one. This one has 2 bronze back spacers in it, and this one's going to have the same. I got to cut a bronze back spacer for this one, and drill another hole, put another one in right here, and then I got to countersink all the hardware. I haven't done that yet. This is just temporary screws and a temporary standoff. I'm going to use these round head screws like you see on this one. This is just temporary hardware. I don't know, maybe I'll use these barrel style. They're kind of cool too. I got to countersink the pivot, countersink this side, put another in there, but we'll do all that tomorrow. And then I gotta get the blade into heat treat into my oven tomorrow. So I'm gonna heat treat both of these blades together, and I'll work on that tomorrow, which is Sunday. And then I am going to, while that is heat treating, I'm going to work on some pocket clip ideas. I've also got to do some work on this one. This one I'm going to put a mill slot in as well. And I'm going to, this knife is from my dad, and he wants the handles to be super contoured. So I'm going to really, really smooth out these. I can't smooth out this one as much because I cut it a little close here on the stop pin. I mean, there's, you can see there's like no meat left, so I can't smooth this one up too much. But on this one, I left some meat here where the stop pin is on both sides. I left quite a bit of meat there, so I'm gonna round these handles up really, really heavy rounding, and then I'm gonna mill the line in here as well on both sides, like I did on this one. I'm gonna mill the slots in on this one, and then we're gonna do the same three color anno on this one. So these are gonna be twins. I've been affectionately referring to these as the Wonder Twins. I think both of these knives, I think the action on both of these knives is going to be seriously sweet when I'm finished. Every knife I'm making is getting better, is better than the previous one. And I think that's no exception with these two. So tomorrow, heat treat, mill the line in this one, contour the handles really heavily on this one, put another put another screw and put the final standoffs in on this one. And then I got to work on pocket clip ideas. Not exactly sure yet. I know I want to go with something kind of flowing with the design here. So that's what's left to be done. So another status update on folders number 3 and 4. Thanks guys, it's Richard with RichMade Knives.